Alright, so welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kondwan Simbe, the tutor. So we tutor different subjects. So last time we did some different parts. So today we've reached at question 4. It's bit by bit. So we're going to do question 4 mathematics 2024, which came last year, meaning internal. So I'm going to show you how to solve question 4. So here in question 4 we have question A and B. So A, it is the matrix, then B, it is on geometric progression. Alright, so we are going to do the solution for question 4A. Alright, so question 4A, it is the matrix. So the matrix says, given that matrix P, we have 3, -1, -4, 2, find its determinant. Alright, so matrix P, with matrix P, it is like this. So we have 3, -1, -4, then we have 2. So when you are finding the determinant of the matrix, number 1, so you need to take this to take this note. So when you are finding the determinant of the matrix, so this matrix, it is the matrix P. So if you are finding the determinant, you say determinant is equals to, always start by this diagonal. This is what we call major diagonal, and this one is the minor what? Diagonal. So we say major diagonal, or the product of the major diagonal minus the product of the minor diagonal. So the diagonal line, it is the one which lies like this. So the product of the major diagonal minus the product of the minor what? Diagonal. So we're going to say 3 multiply with 3 minus -1 multiply with negative what? 4. Meaning I'm going to say the determinant of matrix P is equals to that, multiplied by that, it will be what? 6. Then here, forget about this, so we're going to say minus -1 multiplied with -4. We have positive what? 4. So the determinant is equals to 6 minus 4, 2. So the determinant of matrix P, it is what? It is 2. We go to the other question. The other question 4A, Roman numeral 2, it says find the inverse of matrix what? P. Now that you found the determinant of matrix P, it is easier for you to find the what? The inverse. So you can't find the inverse of the matrix without you finding the determinant. So the inverse, so I'm going to say, okay, so P inverse is equals to, you are going to say, P inverse is equals to, you're going to say 1 over determinant multiply with the adjoint of the matrix what? P. What is the adjoint of matrix P? So we're going to do this. The numbers that are in the major diagonal, we're going to swap them. So I'm going to say 2 is going to be here. Then this one will be charged, or they will change the signs always. So if the numbers that are in the minor diagonal positive numbers, you have to change them into what? Negative numbers. Or let me say this, if this number is positive, you have to change it into what? Negative. If this one is in the negative, change it to what? To positive. If it is a positive, so do likewise. So we're going to say this one goes there, then 3 will come where it was what? There was 2. So we're going to write 3. Then this one, since it is the negative, we're going to write positive. That one we're going to do it what? It is a positive as well. So we're going to say 1 over determinant. What is the determinant? It is 2. Then you say multiply with the adjoint, which is 2, 4, 1, then what? 3. So if you want, you can multiply by completing. You say, but it is good to end it here. It's only 2 marks, though others, they emphasize to finish it. So I can say 1 multiplied by 2, it will be 2 over what? 2. Then that, it will be 4 over what? 2. That, it will be 1 over what? 2. That, it will be 3 over what? 2. Meaning, you are going to have 2 into 2, we have 1. That, you're going to have like that. That, you have 2. Then here, we're going to have, if you want, you can leave it the way it is. Or if you want, you can divide. You say you have 1 remainder, 1 over 2. So meaning, you've answered the matrix. So matrix, this is how we answer mathematics when it comes to matrices. So if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. We know where you are behind so that we can answer you. We are all available, or we're always available for the questions that might come in the comment section. Alright, so this is how we go about matrices. So if you have any different question, feel free to comment in the comment section. Then we have question 4b. So this question 4b, it is on geometric progression. So given the geometric progression, which is 10, 30, 90, like that, find Roman numeral 1, find the 10th term. Roman numeral 2, find the sum of the first 6 terms. Then Roman numeral 3, find the geometric mean of 2,430 and 21,870. So that's how we. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, so I was saying that we're coming to question 1, to question 4b, which is geometric progression. So the question is, given the geometric progression 10, 30, 90, find the 10th term. So how do we find the 10th term? So first of all, I'm going to apply the what? The formula, so that we know what you'll be following. So I'm going to say, when you're finding any term in geometric progression, you should note that geometric progression and arithmetic progression, they are two different things. So the way you can find the common ratio or the common difference in arithmetic progression, it differs on how you can find the common difference in what? In geometric progression. Besides, arithmetic progression is only found in paper 1 in Zambian curriculum. Then geometric progression is found in paper what? In paper 2. So as you can see, we are dealing with paper 2 here. So I'm going to say, I'm going to apply first the formula when you're finding any term in geometric progression. So I'm going to say we have Tn is equals to A R raised to the power n minus what? 1. Meaning Tn represents any term which can be given to find. Just know that it is what? Tn. Then we have A. A here represents the first term. Like as you know, on the alphabetical order, A is always the first letter to appear on the alphabet. So A, it represents the first term. Then R, it represents the what? The common ratio. The common ratio. Then N represents the number of terms. So the number of terms that you've been asked to find. So in this question, we've asked to find the 10th term. Meaning, where there is N, you should always put 10. That's the point. So we're going to say, first of all, you need to find the common ratio. So I'm going to say the common ratio is divided by second term divided by the first what? First term. This is how we find what? The common ratio. Or if you haven't been given this first term and this next term, if you've been given the third and the fourth, you can still find the common ratio by saying fourth term is equals to, common ratio is equals to fourth term divided by what? Third term. Or fifth term divided by what? Fourth term. Like that. So the number which is greater should be on top, and the one which is following that great number should be what? Should be down. So this is how we do it here. So I'm going to say, what is the common ratio? So what is the second term? So the second term, we have the first, which is 10, the next, which is what? 30. So I'm going to say we have 30 divided by, what is the first term? We have 10. Meaning, the common ratio, that divided by that, it is what? It is 3. So we have the common ratio, which is what? 3. Okay. So now we're going to say, we've been asked to find the 10th term. So we're going to say T10 is equals to, what is the first term? So the first term, it is what? It is 10. Common ratio, 3. Where there is n, you put the number of terms, which is what? 10 minus 1. Meaning you're going to say T10 is equals to 10, open bracket, 3, 10 minus 1, we have what? 9. Meaning we're going to have 10th term is equals to, we are going to punch this on a calculator. Here's 8, 0. Alright, so you found the what? The 10th term. This is how we found the 10th what? The 10th term. So we go to question Roman numeral 2, that is B. So find the sum of the first 6 terms. So the key here, the key on how to find the sum here is that we've been given 2 conditions. So these 2 conditions are based on the formulas that you can use or you can apply to find the what? The sum. So they are saying that find the sum of the first 6 terms. So I have 2 formulas that we use when you're finding the sum. But each formula depends with the common ratio that you have. So if the common ratio that you have is less than 1, you have to use another formula. If the common ratio that you have it is greater than 1, you have to apply the other formulas. So the formula that we use, I'll write the formula here. So we have the first one, sum is equals to A, open bracket, we have 1 multiplied minus this, okay, divided by 1 minus R. So we use this if the common ratio it is less than 1. We use this if the common ratio that you have is less than what? 1. Then we use this sum is equals to A, open bracket, R raised to the power n minus 1, close, then R minus 1. We use this if the common ratio that you have is greater than what? 1. So you should know this. This is the main trick. So you even in the formula when they're displaying on the first page when you open the paper 2, there are 2 formulas on how to find the sum. Doesn't mean that you have to apply all of them. Just choose based on the common ratio that you have. So if you can see the common ratio that we have there, it is 3. So meaning we are going to have the second one. Meaning we are going to use this, meaning that the common ratio that I have, it is greater than what? It is greater than 1. So I'm going to say, this was Roman numeral 1, so Roman numeral 2. So I'm going to say sum is equals to A, open bracket, R n minus 1 over R minus 1. So we're going to say, what is the first term? First term it is 10. Common ratio, we know that it is 3. Raised to the power what? 6. They've said the 6 is sum of the 6 terms. Minus 1, close, over. What's the common ratio? 3 minus 1. That's how you do it. Then you can say, we can punch on a calculator. Simple. Okay, so we have. Okay, so this is the sum of the first 6 what? Terms. So I've did this, I've just punched the whole of it on the calculator for the sake of time. Yeah, as you can see we have this small board here. So in order to finish it quick, I've just used the calculator to punch all of it. But if you know how to go about it step by step, you can go step by step. But I'll just use the shortcut here. It's on, besides it's only 2 marks for you to know which formula to use and apply everything correct on the calculator, and you have to get this answer. It's enough, it's worth it. 2 marks, it's worth it. So now we go to the last one. So the last one is find the geometric mean of the 2 numbers. So the geometric mean. So if you have been asked to find the mean, so I'll write it here, Roman numeral 3. So if you're finding the mean in geometric progression, even in arithmetic progression there's mean. So here we're going to find it what? In geometric progression. So mean, just know that mean, it is always